And number 3, we have Paranoihel. Now, I like the actual art style of this one. It was very, not blurry, but it just gives the impression that it was meant to be creepy. It was meant to be kind of eerie and just give you that sensation of, ooh, what is around the corner? Like, ugh. Really, really nice. I think the story of it was presented in a really, really special way. And although the game crashed on me, it kind of froze on the video review. I carried on, I restarted off camera, and it got really, really weird. And I think it was that weirdness that really made me think, actually, this is a nice game. So if you're looking for something a bit weird with a unique art style, then I think Paranoia is going to be good for you. What an ugly chicken. Here you go. At number 2, we have Into Darkness. This was a bit of a strange one. I like the idea that we had to kind of constantly try and find food to feed some weird armless monster whilst trying to basically get out and solve puzzles. One puzzle did kind of get me a little bit, and to this day I still don't really know what on earth to do to it, but I really like the idea of this game. It was really, really unique in some degree. I've seen that style before, but the way this one was presented, I just felt was really, really nice. The post-processing was a tiny bit over the top, but I still really, really like playing it. And number 1, we have Jim Bob's Park of Mischief. Now, I was a bit confused by this one. It was a very, very weird game. There's a theme of weird going through this month, I think. Originally, I wasn't actually going to consider this for the top 3, but there was just something about it in retrospect which was fun. It was creepy. It was fun. I think more than anything, it was the fact that it was done in MS Paint. That just showed a level of dedication from the developer. And when a developer is dedicated like that, they deserve respect. That is what we strive for, to be able to create something so unique like that and get the respect for it. So yeah, I really liked it. It felt a bit like a walking simulator, but it was more than just that, especially when you started having to bash them weird creatures with whatever we had. So yeah, overall it was a really, really fun game to play. So I'll leave the link to all 3 games below in the description for you to have a go if you want to, and I do have playthroughs on my channel. Feel free to check them out as well. And I will see you next month with some great indie Unity games.